Hello, welcome back to Josiah Plays the Book of Unwritten Tales. I'm trying to convince the strange mummy fellow, who's my favorite guy ever, in the sarcophagus to tell us where he hid Mortimer's gemstone, although I'm already pretty sure I know. Still asking him anyway, because it's funny. So we're trying to persuade him. And he just said something about, oh, you're not Mortimer, you're a perfect stranger. All this time he's been, calling us Mortimer, etc. The voice acting is fantastic in this game. I'm totally delighted by it. Mortimer sent me, no desire for discussion, give me the stone, or I can claim to be Mortimer. Let's go with... Well, this will be funny, so...
But I am Mortimer.
Don't be ridiculous. You're too tall, too thin, too hairy, and you have those things there.
What? What if I claim to be Mortimer again?
But I am Mortimer.
Don't be ridiculous.
Oh, he says the same thing, okay. How about Mortimer sent me?
I'm a friend of Mortimer. He's sent me to fetch something out of the cellar.
I have never seen you here before, and I never forget a face.
Please, it's urgent.
I do not know whether I can trust you. I would only give a really good friend of Mortimer's the jewel.
That's me. I saved his life. Well, maybe.
Really? If you are truly a good friend of Mortimer, then you will be able to give me the answer to the following question.
Here we go.
What color is his underwear?
Oh god. I'll be back. He doesn't wear any. How do you know what color his underwear is? It is red or white, mainly. Wow, let's go with this.
How come you know the colour of his underwear?
Well, I have no eyelids anymore, so how do you think I'm meant to shut my eyes? So, what color is his underwear?
I actually think I know the answer to this, because I think I saw his underwear in the washing basin thing that I looked at. You know, the wooden washing tub, and I'm pretty sure it was red. So, I kind of want to do some wrong answers just to see what he says, but I don't want to, I don't want the conversation to be completely cut off if I do. Well, let's try it. Let's try he doesn't wear any. No, let's try this one.
More or less white.
Wrong. I knew it. You are just trying to wheedle your way in here.
No, that was a joke.
What?
White underwear. Now, the solution is...
Ah, okay. Well, it's red, so let's just go with it.
red. He mostly wears red underwear.
That's right. Red silk underwear. But I'm still not quite satisfied. So, what is his cat's name?
Uh-oh. Do I know that? Moggy. I'll be right back, or...
How long are we going to carry on playing this game? I only want a fist-sized jewel from you. Is that asking too much?
Mortimer was crystal clear about this. He said I should only give the stone to him or some magician or other. And as it is quite obvious that you aren't Mortimer, you must be this other magician.
Quite right. Completely obvious.
And that magician is meant to be an old friend of Mortimer. So, what is the name of Mortimer's cat?
That's funny. I like how all the other times he was all confused and oh, are you Mortimer? And he was, and then now he's saying stuff like, it's completely obvious you're not Mortimer. I never forget a face, etc. It's good stuff. I don't know. Let's see. Let's do this real quick.
I know the answer, but I just have to pop out a moment.
Do hurry. I have a lot on today.
He has a lot on today, I guess. He's got stuff to do. That's funny. Alright, did I actually ever find the answer to that about who his cat was? I don't know. See, this is where I saw...
A wooden tub, about half full of water. Oh, great. This
Red
has the
underpants.
professor's washing floating around in it. White shirts, grey socks, red underpants.
Excellent. maybe there's something about the cat out here. And I'll bet I can use the shears on that gravestone thing over there. Let's go mess with that real fast.
There's a stone in the undergrowth. There's something written on it, but I can't see what it is. That
See,
could be a little gravestone.
a little gravestone. See, that's probably where his cat is buried, and that's going to tell me the name.
I can't remove the undergrowth with my bare hands. It's very dense and has thorns.
Right, and this is what the shears are for.
I don't believe it. Now I've ended up doing the gardening. It is indeed a gravestone.
It is indeed a gravestone.
A little gravestone made of granite that's got Kinski inscribed on it.
Ah, see? So I needed to know that before, you know.
A little grave...
So there you go. That's the cat's name, Kinski. And you notice it didn't even give me the option to guess that until I actually found it out. It might have been the same thing with the underwear. Like, red might not have even have been an option before I actually saw it. I don't know. But here we go. Alright, man in the sarcophagus. I have your answer.
Yoo-hoo!
Hi. Here I am again, and I have the answer to your second
I know what Mortimer's
question.
cat's called.
So what? I do too.
The cat was called Kinski.
His cat died some while ago. Her gravestone's outside. Her name was Kinski.
It was a tomcat. The poor thing was always so happy playing with my bandages.
Yes, very sad, very sad. But hopefully this proves that I am a good friend of old Mortimer, does it not?
You have only answered one of my questions.
What?
2?
Uh,
You asked me about his underwear.
but why would his underwear be of any interest to me?
Oh, come on, don't change the subject. Are you going to give me that jewel now?
No, not yet. I have one last question.
Alright.
What did Count Grunschfeld or Pieperbock say to his adjutant Henninger shortly before the Battle of Budleberg?
Oh, I know that one.
Huh?
Wrong.
No, I just don't understand what you're talking about.
I am a trifle unsure about this too. It is a bit like a coded question.
And do you know the answer?
Of course. Mortimer told me.
And you haven't forgotten it?
I... no. So, what is the
Awesome.
answer?
I am your father is what he said. He talked about an offer you can't refuse. Nice. So Star Wars, or actually Empire Strikes Back. The Godfather. The answer to your question is 234, 234, 23. I don't know what that's a reference to. So let's try this.
Grunschfeld made Henninger an offer that he couldn't refuse.
Really? So, what did he offer him?
He really made him an offer.
No. What did Grunschfeld say to Henninger?
234, of course.
Oh? What?
234. I know all about that. Mortimer told me many times.
234 what?
There we go. We'll trick him.
How can anyone who is a good friend of Mortimer not know that?
But how? What?
234. Mortimer never told you that.
Well, yes. 234?
So it turns out that you aren't such a good friend after all then. If you don't even know anything about the 234.
Awesome.
Oh. Oh, that! You mean that 234?
Yes, exactly.
With that thingy?
Absolutely.
Precisely. I see that you are a good friend of old Mortimer's after all.
Of course.
Splendid. Now that you've proven that, can you give me the jewel?
At last.
Oh, wow, he spits it up. Awesome.
Many thanks.
You're welcome.
Ah, this dialogue is so good in this. I love this game. It's so much fun. I mean, it's easy, but it's really funny and entertaining. I like it. So I got the jewel.
A ruby, about as big as a hen's egg. Nothing special.
Alright, let's... A ruby about as big as a hen's egg. Nothing special. It's funny because, you know, it's a huge gem. It would be incalculably valuable.
A ruby,
and...
about as big as a hen's egg. Nothing special.
Right, that's awesome. Alright, I'm back down here. Let's put the ruby in the staff, I guess. Yeah.
Fits perfectly. A small circular opening in the...
And then I guess I need to... Oh, I still need to open the thing somehow, don't I?
A small fat figure. She's holding a...
Maybe, you know what? Maybe I actually need to... Maybe I actually need to take the staff first.
I think I'd better take the staff with me. It might come in handy elsewhere.
To use to...
The top of the staff now has the mummy's large ruby in it.
Maybe I can use this to open the thing upstairs. I forgot. I have to... I still have to get that open.
I've got a strong suspicion that this thing has got something to do with that light beam drawing on the wall in the cellar.
You
But
think?
as long as the shutter outside's closed, no light's going to reach that box.
Right, so I should be able to use the staff. Well, okay, I gotta go outside. Should be able to use the staff to open that. No, come back. There we go. Excellent.
The window's open. The last rays of sunlight can enter the house.
Excellent.
The window's open.
Ah, so it shines in, it reflects off there to there, down. Okay, awesome.
The small amounts of light from outside are somehow gathered in this box and exit as a light beam from the glass eye. Huh, not bad. Presumably gnome technology.
You know those clever gnomes.
The shield reflects the light beam into the cellar.
You don't say. And back down into the cellar. And then reinsert this. Now then, we need to get the light to shine over here through the thing somehow, don't we? Okay, well, actually that's all the time I have for this video. So, we'll see you next time. Thank you for watching. Josiah plays the Book of Unwritten Tales.